Hello hobby hunters, Neilus here with another unboxing, and today we are doing Dragonball Styling Super Saiyan Broly Full Power and Cumber. This Broly has been in the pile for over a year and it's finally time I unbox him. So the story about this one is, when I bought him he was very cheap, but I thought he was going to be a lot bigger. I know there's a Broly in this pose and I thought that was him, but it wasn't. But I got him anyway, so it doesn't matter. And then we have this Cumber. I think I bought him on Fax in either 2018 or 2019. So this one's been waiting for a very long time as well. It's a very tiny figure that I just bought. He doesn't have a box, but I want to unbox it anyway, or whatever you want to call it. So I'm doing that together in this video. Anyway, there's not much more to say about these two, so let's just get right into it. Alright, we are at our unboxing table and we have our Broly and Cumber right here. And let's start with Cumber. So, I really like Cumber. If you don't know who Cumber is, then you probably haven't seen Dragon Ball Heroes. He fought a number of powerhouses, starting with Goku and Vegeta in their Super Saiyan Blue forms while he was fighting in his base form. And he also took on the likes of Gogeta and Vegito, as well as Goku, Ultra Instinct, and Jiren. Now, despite the fact that he and Broly are two of the biggest Saiyans, they have never met each other, so that's why I'm doing them together in this video. I don't know what this is, so let's take a look at that. It's just a piece of cardboard, I guess, to make sure it doesn't bend or anything. I don't know why that's in the plastic though. I thought it might be a sticker to put on the stand, and it is, I think. But yeah, this is demolished from being wrapped in there. Kinda sucks. And I think this is the stand, so let's open that. There's a lot of stuff in here, so I don't really know what this is for. I've never seen anything like this for a stand, so it's kind of weird. There's a whole bunch of holes in there at the bottom. And then we have this plate, might be a back plate, I'm not sure. And then we have these two little plates as well. I think they might fit in here. These do fit in there. Alright, and that fits in there. Or is it like that? That is also possible. Alright, it's like that. I did it wrong on this side. Fixed it! And then this appears to go on here, like that. That's a very elaborate stand, but there you go, that's it. And I think this says Cumber. If anyone can read that, let me know what that says. On this side it just says China. Alright, so that's the stand. We're not using this, sadly. This is just ruined. I think it just goes on there. Has about that size. We don't need that anymore. Alright, let's take out the booty and the legs. There we go. And the head and the upper body. Sorry, I'm going off cam. That's not what we're supposed to do in an unboxing, but I wasn't paying attention to the camera. Alright, let's put that over there. Really tight fit. Holy crap. Alright, that's in there, and then we put him on his stand. There you go. That's a really tiny version of Cumber, the biggest known Saiyan to date. He's even bigger than Broly, except when Broly is in his legendary form, obviously, or in Dragon Ball Super, the Super Saiyan full power. So yeah, he fits in the screen quite close. Alright. That's the back side. He also has a very long tail. But yeah, I think most Saiyans' tails are pretty long because they can wrap around their bodies, but I still feel like Cumber's tail is longer than most other Saiyans we know. Can we focus? So that's our... those are his boots. And then his face mask right there. Not surprisingly, there's not much detail in it because it's so small, but it is kind of disappointing that there isn't, because this was an official product, while I actually have figures that I got from gumball machines with a lot more detail in it. Let me show you. You already know these two if you've watched my videos. They are about the same size as this Cumber, even slightly bigger. And I got these two from a gumball machine, this Bardock and Piccolo. And you can see these are not really character accurate. Maybe the Piccolo is the most accurate one I've got. But look at all the detail in there. And the materials they're made out of are much better than this. This is a very light, and these two are much heavier. Then I also have this Gohan, who also came from that same gumball machine. You can see his face is very distorted. It does not match Gohan at all. But yeah, there's so much more detail in this one. They also tried to paint his arms, which is awkward compared to his face, which is so pale. So there's some shading in the arms, but not in the face. And then we have these aura swirls behind him as well. So I got these for about, what, $2 or something? And this one, obviously, or maybe not so obviously, this one cost me a lot of money on Fax. And finally, I also have this Android 16, who is so much taller than that one, and also came out of a gumball machine. This Android 16 is also very detailed, but as I said, they are not that character accurate. His face is a little bit weird, but still so much more detailed for something so small. Anyway, so that is Cumber. I am happy that I have him because it's very hard to find figures of him. I know there's like these tiny ones with the big heads, but this was a character accurate one, or at least as accurate as they could in this size. And I really like Cumber. I wish they would make some more figures of him. He was defeated against Golden Metal Cooler, but we're not sure if he's dead or not. It didn't appear like he was dead, so he might return one day, but that remains to be seen. Anyway, so that was Cumber. Let's move on to our Broly. This one, Dragonball Styling Super Saiyan Broly Full Power. Let's first have a look at the box. So we have the front here with the figure displayed, and then we have the left side, which this time just has the warning labels on there. No candy or gum included. Then we have the other side, again with a few pictures of the figure displayed and some text on here, which I don't know what it is. A little bit of damage on the box, but that was like that when I got it. Then we have the back side displaying the figure again. Super Saiyan Broly Full Power, 140 millimeters, which is 14 centimeters. That is 14 centimeters, but in inches for my American viewers. And then we have Dragonball Styling Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan Gogeta on here as well. So that's one you can buy and put in front of the Broly like they're fighting. Then we have the bottom, Not much information on there, but we do know it's made out of PVC. And then at the top, you can see the silhouette here and the title of the figure, made by Styling. Obviously, that's the title, Dragonball Styling. And of course, published by Bandai. Anyway, let's get him out of there. And here he is. And our Broly is in a bubble wrap bag. Don't you just love bubble wrap? God, I just can't get enough of that. Anyway, let's put that aside. So we got a few pieces here. And we also have, of course, his ear. Huh, there's a stand and a foot stand. Weird. All right, let's get him out. So we got our ear. It kind of even looks like an ear when he's not wearing it, right? All right. So yeah, like I said, there's a foot stand in there. I guess if you don't want to display him on the normal stand, you can just use a foot stand. Then we have the head, very tiny head. Then we have the upper body here. Look at those muscles, hell the fuck yeah. Look at that. This heart-shaped back muscle. Well, it was Valentine last week. The scarring, very nicely detailed here. And we have our legs. All right, let's put them together. First, oh, wait. Starting too soon with that. We should put that on here first. Broly would be not a Broly without his sash. There we go. And look at that back bend. Holy fuck. If you try that in real life, you would literally just snap your back half. This cannot be good for your spine whatsoever. And I can tell already he's not gonna be able to stand by himself, so that's why we have the stands. Let's first put his head on there. Very tiny head in comparison to the rest of his body, but well, it wouldn't be the full power version of him if he had a large head, right? Yeah, he's not gonna be able to stand. So let's try this little stand here, and I think it might be on the inside of the leg on this leg. Yep. I don't like these kind of stands, mostly because they never make sense. It's sticking out at the front. I would have liked it if it was more to the back, so it doesn't stick out so much. It does keep him upright, but you can see he's not stable. It doesn't keep him on the floor. So yeah, I don't like these kind of stands. They do what they have to do, but don't put them in a glass closet and just in an area where there's prone to be some movement. And then we have the clear stand here. I like these a lot better because they tend to keep the figures more balanced. Let's put them on here. 1 foot here, 1 foot there. There you go, now he's balanced. He's not gonna tip over from any movement like it would with these kind of stands. These, just throw these away. I keep it. I got 2 stands, so I should be grateful. But yeah, there you go. Much better. And it doesn't take too much space around them like most other stands do. So you can put one right in front of him and it won't get in the way. Now, if you look at this box right here, it kind of looks like there's not much detail on this character, but it looks so much better out of the box. The colors in his hair look very faded here, but as you can see, it's not the same color at all. This looks so much better out of the box, I'm telling you. I was expecting far worse from the images on the box, which usually, you know, are worse than the actual figure, but I did not expect this much of a contrast. This looks so much better than what they present on here. There's not much going on in the sense of shading. It's all one color, I want to say. Looks very nice. The ba ear could use a little bit of detail, just like I said in the other Broly unboxing video. This ear could use a little bit of shading and detail because now it just looks like a piece of plastic, to be honest. Although I think this one might look a little bit better than the other one. So much detail. The anatomy, I'm gonna say Broly, in a sense of anatomy, I mean, is not really accurate, but it looks so fucking great. Look at these muscles, this six-pack. You can see his pecs here. And he even has nipples if you look up close. Yeah, there you go. So much detail in this one. For something so small, I like it. So I'm not disappointed that I paid the price I did for this one, because I got so much more out of it than I expected. He is very small. I expected him to be at least double the size, but I am not disappointed at all. This is a very cool, small figure. And yeah, he looks awesome. Now let's compare him to the other Broly, and you can immediately tell this one is so much bigger. It doesn't even fit on the screen. So let's zoom out. So that's the Broly I did in my very first Dragon Ball unboxing, and you can tell the difference. There's a lot of shading in this one, and the skin tone is a lot darker as well than in this new one. And the facial expression on this one could have been a lot better like that one, but I guess it's too small to put so much detail in there. But it still looks pretty great, I'd say. Although this Broly reminds me more of classic Broly than the new one. Alright, so that's our... I forgot the name of this transformation. It's sort of like his base form, but he's pissed off and he has that yellow eye, and he's a little bit more buff. Hikari form, I think it was called, I'm not sure. And then let's compare him to a Super Saiyan, an actual Super Saiyan, Broly, classic Broly. This is a Super Saiyan form, and Some call it the legendary Super Saiyan form, but in Dragon Ball Super is just full power. As far as I know, I don't think it's called the legendary Super Saiyan, so I'm gonna just put him next to the actual Super Saiyan. This is also not legendary. This is normal Super Saiyan from the Second Coming movie. As you can tell, he still has a scar here on his chest, although it is not very noticeable. It might have been better if they shaded it a little bit. Anyway, he's not the star of this video, this one is. But yeah, just to compare him to that Broly, there you go. And as was advertised on the box, he should be 14 centimeters, which he's actually a little bit taller, but I think that's the stand, so let's... There you go. Yeah, he's actually a little bit taller. But that's fine. We get more than we bargained for. And let's also compare him to Cumber. There you go. Anyway, really happy about this one. Less about this one. I am glad it's Cumber, and I'm gonna keep him, obviously. I love Cumber. He's one of my favorite Saiyans. Just wish I had a bigger, nicer figure of him with a lot more detail. But I'm still glad I got this one. And of course, Broly looks fucking amazing for something so small. I expected a lot less out of it, but it looks so much better than what I expected. I am not mad at all. I am very happy. So it is time for... turbulence! Vegeta to land! And tell us what our next video is going to be. So let's see. Alright, I got one. Let's see what it is. A build kit. It's about time. We had 5 unboxings in a row, so it's time for Goku build kit. Which is that? Super Saiyan Blue? I think that's supposed to be blue. Let's... Yeah, that says SSB Goku build kit. Alright, so that's this one right here. Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Son Goku. So that's for next video. I still have a ton more Broly content as well, but we'll see when that will show up, because everything happens randomly now. Anyway, let me know what you thought about these figures in the comments below. Are you going to pick them up if you haven't already? And let me know which Broly you like more, the new Broly in Dragon Ball Super or the classic one. And if you enjoyed this video, leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, bye. Why did I take off my sweater? It's fucking cold. Hello hobby hunters, Neilus here, and today we are doing with another unboxing. Today we are doing hello not game hunters. Fuck. Hello hobby hunters. Why do I have Game Hunters in my head right now? Hello hobby hunters, Neil Lewis here with another unboxing, and today we are doing Super Saiyan Broly Full Power. Dragonball Styling Broly Dragonball Styling Super Saiyan Broly Full Power. Because I know in this pose there is a Broly I know there is a Broly of this size in a much bigger statue. Alright, so we are at the unboxing table. We have our Broly and Cumber right there. So let's start with Cumber. And as I said, that's a very tiny version of Cumber. Let me zoom. So, it is time for Vegeta to land and tell us what our next video is going to be. Oh, I forgot to shake. Shit. Okay. We have some turbulence, Vegeta. Oh, shit. Where the fuck is he? Come on, I put all the build kits right next to... Oh. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, be sure to leave me